what can I say? Sometimes life gives you lemons, and last week there was nothing to make lemonade with. Delicious. Hi.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Hi, welcome back to the vlog. I know. I was MIA for a week. Last week there was no vlogs that went up, and what can I say? Sometimes life gives you lemons, and last week there was nothing to make lemonade with. There was no water, there was no soda, there was no sweetener, there was no strawberries, there was no mint, there was nothing to make lemonade with. So it was just a week. Come on, chill,
Daddy, chill.
What the heck?
anyway. While I was on hiatus, I didn't do much painting, by the way, but I got myself a new sketchbook, and I've been doing like little pencil sketches. Every time I post like my paintings or my drawings, one of my friends will always be in my DM telling me that I should do a portrait of them. The thing is, drawing a face is easy. Making the face look like the actual person, hey, you know those Instagram videos when they do caricatures, is that how we pronounce it? Those artists that always like are outside the clubs or something, then they will draw some crazy looking version of everyone. Like if you have a big nose, then that will be the centerpiece of the, just saying. And personally, it's not I draw caricatures, but since my skill has not reached that level, that would have been the result if you kept on asking me to draw you. Anyway, I did do a lot of practice, and I think I'm getting better. I will not show you, of course, the ones that didn't turn out well, but I took a few well-known faces, well-known celebrity faces, if I can say, especially guys. I feel like it's so much easier to draw a guy's face than a woman's face, you know, because a woman's face is so, you know, feminine and with curves and highlights and all that. It's very difficult, but a guy's face, much easier to draw. So these are some of the sketches I have. This is well, I won't tell you who it is. If I'm good at sketching, then you can easily tell who that's supposed to be. But yeah, these are all pencil sketches. This is another one. hopefully a famous character that is easy to identify. And then, where is the other one? Oh, yeah. This one is the other one. These ones are the only ones that stand out fairly reasonable. So, but you can see the book, there are a couple of pages which are already gone. I'm just showing you the ones that I feel are safe for public consumption. The rest look like caricatures. Yeah, that's the update as of now. Really nothing much I can say about last week. It was a difficult week, but you know, sometimes you just put on your big girl boots and move on after a good ugly cry. Are you bored? I want to make some low carb keto cookies. I really like baking, especially baking treats. I like baking, but the problem is this oven is a gas oven and the heat regulation is so all over the place. So whenever I bake, there's a chance that something will get burnt on one side or something. But I've seen this cookie recipe that requires use of almond flour, which I have plenty of. So I want to make peanut butter cookies, but low calorie. So it's going to be almond flour, low calorie and gluten free. I also have peanut butter, baking powder, and baking soda. Is this baking soda? Just a little bit less, but it's a simple. How many ingredients? I think it's 5 ingredients. So I'm going to need half a cup of peanut butter, 1 tablespoon of milk, almond flour, 3 tablespoons of sweetener, salt and baking soda. Very simple recipe. I want to preheat the oven. I use this thermometer. It has seen better days, but oh well. The milk, and the sweetener. This is a monk fruit sweetener, 0 calories, so perfect for these low carb recipes. I think that's it. See the steps of opening the oven. First, you have to use the switch outside the kitchen to, what is it called? That is the gas emergency shut off, or I don't know what, but anyway, you have to keep it off. So you have to switch that one on first, and then you come here to the meter and turn this knob to release the gas, and then switch on the cooker, and then now you can switch on the gas. I'm just going to use 1 bowl because I don't want to do a lot of dishes. So first things first, we need 2/3 of a cup of the almond flour. This is 1/3, so this times 2, I guess. That's 1, 2. It says half a cup of peanut butter. There's no way I'm transferring this to a cup and then to here just to measure. We're gonna eyeball it. First of all, this is the crunchy type of peanut butter, so already we are taking chances. This is almost half a cup. I will add a little bit more. I would say that looks like half a cup of peanut butter to me. Three tablespoons of the sweetener. It looks so much like sugar. It also tastes almost like sugar, but you can tell there's a difference. And it's almost finished. Oops. That's 3. Salt and baking soda. This is baking powder. This one. It says an 1/8. This is the smallest I have. What is this? A quarter of a spoonful. So I should try and reduce it to half of this. An 1/8 of a spoonful. How can you even measure that? I'm just going to add a whole quarter of a spoonful of the salt because the peanut butter is unsalted. The last ingredient before mixing is a tablespoon of milk. So I'll just put on my gloves before I get into adding the milk and start mixing. I doubt if 1 tablespoon of milk is going to be enough, but I will follow the instructions for now, and then I will add more if necessary. This is why this low carb snacks and stuff like that are always so expensive, like protein bars and stuff, because okay, half a cup of peanut butter should be around what, like 100 to 150 grams, and that is about 30 grams of protein, if I'm not wrong. My math could be off anyway. Okay, not bad. I might not need the more milk after all. I just want to make sure everything is incorporated properly. I should have mixed the sweetener with the almond flour before starting to mix everything together, because now it's not dough, so it's not going to knead like dough. I don't know if everything is in the right place. Am I getting a feeling that this recipe is going to be a bust?
And all of a sudden, I hear this agitating, grating voice.
Guys, girls, don't put
I will put it. I don't have, what do you call it, baking paper, so I'm just going to be using foil. I just cut off a piece of foil. Hopefully it won't stick. I think I should butter it a little bit, maybe. Let me butter it a little bit. I can't even roll it into a ball. Come on. Maybe it's because I used the crunchy peanut butter. These cookies are barely holding it together. Baking time is only 10 minutes, so quick in and out of the oven. Thank goodness, because I know this oven will also show me wonders. So you burn your whiskers off. Please don't fall apart. They're really soft, and they say that they will... This one fell apart. It says that they will become harder when they cool down, so that's why I'm transferring them early. I swear I'm just breaking all of them. Yeah, this definitely feels like one of those scenarios where you shouldn't trust the process, because this process is not very convincing. The cookies are cooled down now. Let's do a taste test. They're holding together now that they're cold. Like, it's literally much more put together now. They're not falling apart, but
Let's try it and rate them 1 through 10.
delicious. Peanut buttery. Basically everything they promised. It's okay, but the amount of peanut butter to just get the serving size was actually 6 cookies. I stretched it out to 9. It was saying roll into 6 cookies for half a cup of peanut butter, and then the what you call it, the almond flour. I think that's why they usually say like getting healthy snacks are very expensive, because this is if I was to sit down and calculate the cost of the ingredients to make each cookie, that monk fruit is so sweet, you would think you're eating sugar. You would literally think you're eating sugar, but it's not. The only thing I like about it is how quick that was. Literally, I mixed the ingredients in like 5-10 minutes, and then in the oven for 7 minutes, and then I let it cool for another 10 minutes. Done. So, but they're really, really yummy. Like if you're a really sweet tooth person and you're trying to avoid eating sweets and stuff, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'm even drinking water because of how sweet they are. Like I feel, I'm so used to when you eat anything sugary, you have to drink a lot of water. So right now I'm feeling like I'm just consuming sugar. That's it. We're taking a break. We're taking a break from the low carb. We're taking a break from the low carb diet because there is a craving I want to satisfy. And the thing about me, I can never deny myself. So if a craving comes along and it's something that I've missed, I'm like, yeah, I'll make it. So I don't stress too much about this low carb business. I've been craving dumplings, momo, depending on where you're from, what you can call them. They are made in different ways. Sometimes they are deep fried in fat, aka samosas, and sometimes they're steamed. The options are limitless. So I want to try a combination of recipes because I'm taking a little bit of hints from everywhere and just trying to make something that will be palatable for me in my house. So I'm not following a specific recipe, but I have looked at a couple of recipes depending on the ingredients that I have, what I don't have. I'm just going to combine those, what I have gathered, the general idea of what this dumplings is supposed to be, and then I can make something out of it. So that's why we're in the kitchen. The first thing I'm going to do is to prepare my dough. So I have a bowl here. This is the flour that I'm going to use. It's just regular flour, all-purpose flour, doesn't have baking powder or anything. And then some salt, and I saw that you can add about 75 grams of cornstarch. So this is roughly 75 grams of cornstarch. I have put half a cup, and that's it for the dough. I'm making the dough first because it needs to rest. So I'm going to mix the dough, then let it rest while I prepare the fillings for the dumplings. For the dough, sometimes we just run on vibes, so I'm not going to be using any measurements because, like I said, I'm following a combination of recipes. So I'm just going to see how much is enough. I think that should be enough because, let me just add a little bit more. It's I don't know. Okay, that looks like enough to me. And then I will add my cornstarch and a bit of salt. That looks like a lot of salt. That means I should add more flour. Just in case it's too salty. Give that a good mix. Funny thing is, my very first video on YouTube was a cooking video. I was actually making sushi and the video was terrible. The audio quality was horrible. I was scared. Hey, if you ever saw that video before I privated it, congratulations. But I put it on private because it's so cringe. I couldn't. That's the dough done. I feel like it's a little considering the amount of filling I have, but if I have a lot of leftover filling, I'll just save it for later. So for the fillings, I have some roughly chopped vegetables, carrots, spring onions, regular onions, ginger. I have some garlic as well that I'm going to add, but it's in the fridge. I didn't take it out yet, but I'm going to add a few cloves of garlic. I don't know if the ginger should be added, but I'm doing it anyway. And a few pieces of chili. And then this beef seems like it's way too much. Again, I did not follow a recipe in terms of getting any specific cut of beef. This is just some beef that I bought from the supermarket. So if it's not the right cut, too bad. But you can see it has both fat and lean meat. So I'm just going to use the beef as it is. I'm just going to mince the beef in the same food processor because the filling and the beef are going to mix anyway. I think I have way too much beef, so I will just shred a few pieces at a time. Okay, that's the filling done. So now it's just a matter of rolling out the dough and then we begin assembly. So I found out of all the cups, this one has the biggest lip, and I have done a few pieces and they look quite okay in terms of size. I'm done with my sheets of dough. That made the process so much easier. So now all that is left to do is to put everything together and then we can move on to the next step. I have never done this before, so now would be a good time to mention that I have no clue how dumplings are supposed to be folded. Let's see. Is that way too much filling? I think I'll reduce it a bit. close enough. I used to have a roommate from Nepal, and she used to tell me how like momos, that is the Nepalese dumpling, is such a common street food that every day, like at least once a day, you have to consume some momo. Should I go like that? So she used to order it, and it used to be like the most amazing thing. Why am I not getting that pretty shape? I'm not getting that pretty semicircle shape that the momos from the shops usually have. I'm sure you have seen on social media that video of the dumpling machine that's supposed to help you fold the dumplings, but every time the dumplings always fall out of the machine. I think it's getting better, or it could be getting worse. I have no clue. I decided to switch up on the design, and these ones are turning to be much more prettier than the others, so I think I'll continue folding like this for the rest of them. Look at that. I killed it. Basically, I'm just going in half, and then once it's folded up like that, I just start making like a pleated design. I'm just folding up and pressing down, and then in the end give it a little press, and that's it. Yeah, these ones are definitely much more better looking than these ones. Even some of them are poking out. But I'm going to steam them now. I have to steam them in batches because I'm using the NutriCook and it's small, so I'll have to do maybe like 2 or 3 batches of them while I'm steaming. I think that should be enough water. So to hold my dumplings, I'm going to be using this silicone insert for the air fryer. Matter of fact, let me put 2 just in case. All those pretty shapes that I was trying to create don't even matter now. But this is the second batch. I think I overcooked the first batch. Don't want to pop it open. My dumplings are done. Here we are. This side are the ones that I fried because deep down inside, you know, I am a big back.
Big bag.
So I had to fry a few, and then this side are the ones which are just plain steamed. And this tomato sauce, this sauce here, it's a very hot chili sauce, the ones that you need to sign a waiver to be able to consume. So I'll not give you the recipe for now. Should I use a fork, or you guys feel like laughing? Let me try chopsticks.
That's what you are doing, my friend.
I'm going to do a test with the fried one. I don't want to get too much chili. Why do I feel like it's not secure? I know I'm the one who made it, but it's delicious. These things are delicious. I stand by that, even though I'm the one who made them, but they're yummy, they're delicious.
I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work.
I'm a good cook. By the way, this apron is from House 56KE. I got one written trophy wife. This is an internal joke between me and my husband, so please don't judge. But it was supposed to be a funny one. But yeah, she makes this apron, so if you want one, go to House 56KE. Enough yapping. Let me go eat my dumplings. Good morning. I'm stepping out. I'm on the way to Salem. I'm in the process of renewing my visa, so I need to go and get my medical fitness tests done. Every time you renew your residency here in UAE, you have to do a medical test. Since I woke up, I've just been drinking lots and lots of water. I've had some yogurt, and all this because every time I go there, they usually have a problem drawing my blood. Not every time, like generally I usually have a problem with drawing blood. I don't know, the blood just doesn't flow that much. I think it's because of most of the time I go in the morning, and in the morning I'm fasting. So since then I've learned. I've had some yogurt and a lot of water to make sure that there's something to. For the bag, of course, House 56 is what I'm carrying today. The crossbody bag. I know they have some new bags which have launched. Was it last month? White t-shirt and jeans is my standard. If it's not a white vest, I was actually going to wear the white vest, but I was like, let me do something different for now. A little bit of perfume. This is Intimately from David Beckham. I already applied it, but just a little extra for a little extra drama. I hate needles. I really don't like needles, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So let's go get this done with. Everything went well. The blood draw was much easier than I expected. Every time I go to get my blood drawn, there's always some drama. But this lady got it on the first try, like it was quick, in and out. The day is still young. I want to take advantage of the day, so I'm going upstairs to the pool. By the way, I got my nails done yesterday, and this color, it's taking me a while to get used to. Every time I look at it, I feel like, oh my God, that's so bright. It's such a bright color, but every once in a while you can just step outside of the box, and I really like bright colors, so it's okay. The weather is hot, but I don't know, for some reason when I was in the car coming back, I was just feeling like outside looks so nice. I want to spend more time outside. So the only safe place to be outside is on the pool deck. At least you can jump into the water because it's still quite hot. Everybody is saying fall is here, fall is here. It's still giving summer. It's still giving very much summer.
Get her out of my mind. Wow. I think
Drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days.
esandwele. Mona ngetanyo.